2024 was a pretty good year for anime, but 2025 is also looking promising. In this video, I'm gonna be breaking down all my most anticipated anime for 2025. Let's get into it. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that noti bell. This is my first video of 2025, but I got a lot of videos coming, so make sure you hit that noti bell so you don't miss a single one. There's a lot of dope anime coming out in 2025, but one thing I'm a little shaky about is I kind of wish there was more. Like, there's not a lot of original anime that I've seen that I'm excited for that are coming out in 2025. A lot of it is just like season 2s and 3s and continuations. So I need y'all to let me know if there's some new stuff that I'm missing out on that I don't have on this list. Y'all let me know, because y'all keep me educated and y'all let me know what I should be reviewing for you guys. I did my best to make this video as chronological as possible, but not all of these have release dates, so I'll put those at the end. All right, first up, on January 4th, we have Solo Leveling Season 2, and I'm actually excited for this season. Now, if you watch my podcast, you know Season 1, I was kind of lukewarm about. I wasn't in love with it, but I also didn't hate it. It felt like there just wasn't a lot of story around it. But what I've heard from the manga readers, well, not manga, webtoon, but what I've heard from you guys is that this second season is where the story actually takes place and the character development happens, and that's what I'm looking for. Right now, season 1 was cool and it had good action, but like, there was nothing keeping me coming back week after week, and y'all said that that's what season 2 is, and I pray y'all are right, and if you aren't, you best believe I'ma cook you. And just a couple days after Solo Leveling, January 9th, we have Dr. Stone Season 4, the final season. If you guys aren't watching Dr. Stone, you're missing out. No, it's not a classic battle shonen, but it is so fun to watch. Like, I love this show so much. I've been enjoying it, and it actually teaches you real science. I will say I'm a little skeptical about them going to the moon. I feel like it's gonna start to get a little crazy, but honestly, I don't even mind. This show is good enough, funny enough, has good enough characters that I don't even care. I think it's gonna be awesome, and I'm super excited for this final season. And I'm pretty sad. I started watching this back when it first started, back in like 2019, I think, and I've been loving it ever since. So it coming to an end is gonna be kind of sad, but I kind of like when stories ends. When stories run on for too long, then it starts to get convoluted and stupid. But this one, 4 seasons, short and sweet. I'm enjoying it. I'm rocking with it. Can't wait for January 9th. On January 11th, we have Sakamoto Days. I'll say this, I have not read the manga for Sakamoto Days, but I have heard so much about this show. Everyone says that this is the next big shonen, that this is the one that's gonna take over the game, and to be honest, I believe it. I am very, very excited for this show. Apparently, it's about a dude who used to be a hitman, and then he becomes a normal family man, but his old enemies start pulling up on him and giving him issues, so he has to get back in that action like he used to. And I've seen clips, I've seen the trailer, and it looks absolutely fucking fire. I will say this, I'm a little upset that it's gonna be a Netflix exclusive, because I don't have Netflix. I haven't had Netflix since they kicked me off of my mom's Netflix, since I don't live in the same house as her, and I'm pissed. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think I might get that Netflix subscription just so I could watch this, because I'm hyped. I honestly believe that Sakamoto Days might be new anime of the year just based off what I've seen. I am super hyped for this. Also, shout out to my boy Some Soba. He's the one who told me that Sakamoto Days is fire. So if it ends up being garbage, you best believe he's gonna hear about it. All right, now we're gonna take a jump to the spring season. On April 6th, One Piece is coming back. Now, if you know me, you might be thinking, Malcolm, you're not caught up with One Piece. Why would you be excited that One Piece is coming back? I will be caught up by April 6th. Right now, I'm in Wano. I'm flying through One Piece. I'm doing what I do, and I'm going to make sure that I am caught up by April 6th, so that way, once it starts up, I'll be current, and for the first time ever, I'll be watching One Piece with the rest of the community, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a cool experience. If I'm being completely honest, One Piece fans are some of the fans that I dislike the most in the anime community, but maybe if I'm caught up with them, I'll understand what all the hype is about and why y'all be so annoying. Also, in April 2025, we have My Hero Academia Vigilantes coming out. I read this manga. I didn't read the whole thing. I stopped, I don't know, maybe a little bit before halfway through, but I really was enjoying it. The main reason I stopped wasn't because it was bad. It was because, one, it was really good and I kind of just wanted to wait for it to get animated, and two, I kind of just forgot that I was reading it and never picked it back up again and started reading a bunch of other stuff, and it kind of just got lost. But I am super excited for this to drop, and I think it's going to be good, because if you like early My Hero Academia, then you're probably gonna like Vigilantes. As we know, later on in My Hero Academia, things start to get really wild and crazy, which in some ways is a good thing, but Vigilantes is really cool because it reminds you of season 1 and season 2 Deku, and I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm super hyped. And my boy Knuckle Duster is the absolute GOAT, and I can't wait for y'all to meet him for the ones who haven't read the manga. My most anticipated anime of the year, Fire Force, is dropping in April. I love Fire Force so much. Shinra may just be my favorite new gen MC. Bro is the absolute GOAT, and it has been gone for forever. And Fire Force is finally coming back. Y'all do not understand how hyped I am. I am so hyped. This is gonna be I hope it's good. Granted, I haven't read the manga, so I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. Maybe it'll flop, but I have full faith in Fire Force. Season 1 was so good, season 2 was so good, and we've been on such a long hiatus, but I'm hoping that it comes back just as fire as it always been. And then the thing, in season 2, we didn't even get to see anything about Sho. Like, season 1 was about Shinra trying to reconnect with Sho. All of season 2, I don't think we saw Sho even one time in season 2, maybe once. So hopefully we can kind of learn some more about Sho and what the hell is going on over there. I want to see more Benimaru action. I want to see more Joker action. I want to see more Captain Obi. Like, bro, there's so much I gotta see. This is easily my most anticipated season of 2025. So man, I hope it slaps. In July 2025, we got another banger coming back with Kaiju number 8. If you watch Kaiju number 8 in 2024, you know it was an absolute banger. It had probably the best 3-episode run of all of 2024. It was so fire, super good. All the characters are fire. Kafka's lovable. The action is there. So I'm hoping that season 2 can keep that same energy and it ends up being fire, because season 1 is probably in top 5 favorite anime. I think it was in my top 5 favorite anime of 2024, so I'm hoping it slaps. There's no official date yet, but sometime in the fall we have My Hero Academia season 8. I will be honest, season 7 was probably one of my least liked seasons of My Hero Academia. It was good. I probably give it like a 7.5, but I'm hoping season 8 can bring it back, and this is going to be the final season, so it's over after this. I can't wait to see how they wrap this story up, how everything ends up ending, what happened. Like, I'm very excited to see this final season happen. And as we know, My Hero Academia has been a staple in the anime community since 2016. So it coming to an end is really gonna be crazy. It's gonna leave a huge hole in the anime community, but hopefully we have some new stuff that can fill that gap and everything end up being cool. Now we got a couple anime that don't have an official release date yet, but they're supposed to come out sometime in 2025. And I'm hoping that all of these are true and they're actually dropping in 2025. You know, studios be lying sometimes. Another new anime that I'm super excited about, Gachiakuta. I'm almost positive I pronounced that wrong. I have no idea how to say it, but there's no release date, but it's supposed to be coming out in 2025 and it looks really good. It seems like a classic revenge war story. Basically, there's a world where there's the upper class, the slums, and like the underground where criminals and horrible people go. And there's a dude who lives in the slums and he's kind of doing crime and mixed up with bad stuff. Apparently, one of his family members ends up getting killed. He gets framed for it and gets thrown into the terrible underground. Now he dedicates his whole life on getting revenge for the person who actually killed his family member and getting out of the underground area. I've seen some of the manga panels. I didn't read the manga, but I've seen some of the manga panels and it looks like it's gonna slap. It looks like it has action. It looks intense and I'm hoping that it hits. Another anime that's supposed to come out in 2025 is One Punch Man Season 3. One Punch Man Season 1 was incredible. We all know it slapped. It has one of the best animated fights of all time. Saitama and Genos, that shit was absolutely incredible. Season 2, the animation was hella shaky. I'm not gonna lie. Animation wasn't hitting, but the story was there. Gaara was the GOAT. It gave us everything we needed. Hopefully season 3 brings that same energy in with the story and gives us that level of animation we had before and ends up being one of the best anime to come out in 2025. At least that's what I'm hoping. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that's what I'm hoping for. And last but not least, no official release date, but it's supposed to come out sometime in 2025, My Dress Up Darling Season 2. I'm gonna be honest, y'all know I normally watch Battle Shonen, but y'all kept telling me that this show was good, it was fire, and I'll be honest with you, I watched season 1 and it was absolute fire. I loved it. It was so cool to see the friendship between Gojo and, damn, I can't remember her name. I don't remember, but watching that bloom and just kind of watching a normal slice of life anime that didn't really have no fighting or nothing like that, it was cool. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was super good. I'm really excited to see what happens in season 2. Hopefully it keeps slapping, it keeps being good, and if it's good enough, maybe I even watch some more anime in that genre. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. But that's the list. Those are my most anticipated anime coming out in 2025. Let me know if there's anything I missed. I'm sure I missed stuff. There's a whole world of anime out there, so let me know what I'm supposed to be watching, specifically in the winter season coming up. I need more stuff for January. I need to know what's coming out and what I need to be watching and what I should be reviewing on the podcast, so let me know. This is gonna be a really good year. I'm dropping way more videos on YouTube this year that y'all don't want to miss. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one very soon. I'm out. Peace.